Alright guys, and welcome back to Scotty Knows. Today here we're actually going to be working on the Honda Civic motor. We're actually going to be adding our fluids. So we're going to start here with the manual transmission fluid. According to my manual here, it does state that it takes about 2 quarts for the manual transaxle. I heard anywhere it could be a little bit closer to 3. We're going to get this thing started and check it out. Then we're going to add our coolant. I got my coolant here, which is about 4 quarts. Plus we're going to go ahead and throw some engine oil in here. So to start, we're going to actually go with this Honda Genuine transmission fluid for manual transmissions. Like I say, I got 3 quarts. It says it takes 2 quarts. Might be a little closer to 3. But we'll go ahead and get this thing started and hopefully it turns out well. So I got my little funnel here going into the transmission here. Should work out pretty well. Hopefully it doesn't leak. You are supposed to fill it until it leaks out a little bit, so hopefully we'll get to that level with the transmission fluid that I have. So let's go ahead and get the pouring and see if we can get this thing loaded up. So it only took 2 quarts. Then I'll go ahead and try to install the 17mm bolt here. So to fill, you use this bolt here, which is a 17mm bolt. To drain it, it's actually this bolt right here. So if you ever want to change your fluid, this is how you empty it. And when you fill it, you want to use this 17mm bolt there. So let me go ahead and get that tightened up and we'll come back to the top of this motor. Alright, so next we're here on the extended life antifreeze, also Honda brand. It says here to about 4 quarts. We'll go ahead and start pouring some in the radiator. So now I'm on to the oil stage. So I went ahead and went with the Royal Purple engine break-in oil. I guess it has an enhanced zinc and phosphorus fortified, so should help set the rings and get a lot more of the thing settled in the motor since I'll be breaking it in. So let's go ahead and put this in. This car does require 3.5 quarts, so let's go ahead and get this in there. So that should be just about 3.5 quarts of Royal Purple engine braking oil. We'll go ahead and check. Seems to be right there where I need it. Alright, good level. Alright, so just installed the coolant here, and unfortunately, when I put the cap back on, I noticed a small leak underneath. You can probably see it right there. Did a little bit of investigation and found out it's coming from behind the intake manifold, so it could be maybe a faulty gasket or something like that. So we might have to pull that back off to check it out, but we'll get to that. But also still I have to bench bleed the brake master cylinder, install the brake fluid in for the clutch and the brakes, bleed all that and get all that done. So I'll do that simultaneously as I take this thing off and check out the gasket. So we'll hop on that here, and of course I do have my bench bleeding kit there, so we'll hop on that here soon. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully we can get this leak satisfied so we can get this motor started. Go ahead and press, release, yep, press, release, press, release, press, release, press, release. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and pump this thing up quite a bit more. Go ahead and gain the pressure on the clutch pedal, and hopefully be able to shift the car. So in the next video we'll go ahead and get this thing fired up. I think I kind of figured out what the leak was with the coolant, so we should be good to go to fire it up. So next video, stay tuned. We'll go ahead and get this thing fired up. Clutch should be in good shape. Everything is looking good, and we'll see how it goes. Till then, I'll catch you guys next time.